Tell you about this weather threat for days now. I want to make sure you and the family stay prepared.
That's why we reached out to so many local officials for advice on staying safe. KPRC2's Brittany Jeffers spoke to firefighters about the do's and don'ts of heating your home during this time. Brittany?
And those firefighters tell me the best thing to do is to discuss it with your family, have a plan. But as you mentioned, there's some very specific do's and don'ts. And they tell me, first of all, using a stove or an oven is never an option to keep your house warm. An Arctic blast is making its way to Houston, and the time to get your house prepared is now. Captain with the Cy-Fair Fire Department, Daniel Arispe, says there are certain things you should and shouldn't do to make sure you're keeping you and your family safe. If you plan to use a space heater, make sure to keep it 3 feet away from other objects and turn it off when you leave the room. Also, be mindful with pets around.
Make sure only one is plugged in per outlet, right? There's a lot of power being used by that space heater. It can cause electrical problems with your outlet.
If you have a wood-burning fireplace, there's some preparations that you need to take to avoid a safety issue.
Any type of fuel that burns gives off a carbon monoxide, and that's why we ensure that the community makes sure that their flues are open when using a fireplace, and then also that their fireplace is serviced annually to make sure it's in a perfect condition for operation.
And one major don't when it comes to heating your home?
Never use an oven or stovetop to heat your home. There's a byproduct of carbon monoxide from any type of combustible gases being used. It's a hazard inside the home. So never use an oven to heat your home.
So you heard that fire captain reference carbon monoxide several times. He says in this instance, this is something to be very mindful of. And he said because of that, make sure that you check your smoke detectors as well as those carbon monoxide detectors to make sure that everything is working. He said you should do that at least twice a year. Reporting live, I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC 2 News.